Welcome back, freeloaders. This week, Hughenden to Julia Creek. It's just after lunch. You've missed a bit already. We'll go back in time now, start the morning again, and you can join us where we left Porcupine Gorge and made our way to Hughenden. And then we'll pick you up here at the lookouts. Behind me here is Eagle Hawk Gorge lookout. As lookouts go, it's nothing much, but it is the start of Porcupine Gorge, running 100 kilometers north. If I haven't mentioned it already, the reason Porcupine Gorge exists is because volcanoes erupted and laid a bed of basalt rock that the creek withered its way through over 200 and something million years. That's how the gorge formed, and that's why it's surrounded by volcanic rock. Fun fact. Well done, Hughenden. This is an amazing spot. Lake to play in. You can swim, fish, boat, whatever you want in it. There's a playground and a huge grassed area to have a picnic. Barbecues if you need. Just over the back of it is a free camp. Says it has water but nothing else. While Mum goes to snap one off, I'm gonna have a quick look at the water. We're at the other end of the lake at the moment. You can see the trampoline down in the distance. You can fish here, so I guess they stock it with something. We'll have to look into that one. If I work it out, I'll put it on the screen. They've put in a boat ramp, more picnic tables. It is a lovely lake. If we had time, I'd definitely go for a swim. We're doing the drive around it to get to the fossil area. And then after that, we're gonna head to these mountains in the distance to have a look at some lookouts. It's supposed to be really good on sunset, so we're going there in the middle of the day. The first of the 6 lookouts up here at Hughenden. Hughenden lookout has Hughenden in the background, would you believe it?
This is Hughenden.
Porcupine Gorge in the far, far distance where you can see the mountains sticking up. Pan around, you got some wind farm over here. All these lookouts are within 50 meters of each other, 360-degree views of the areas. We'll have a quick look at all of them. We had to ditch the camper. She is a steep drive up. So the road in from the highway to the Mount Walker lookouts is all bitumen. You'll pass a ton of these no towing signs. We've pretty much driven in about a K to the base of the steep bit. We pulled over, unhitched here on the side of the road. But if no one's looking, just drive up here with your camper. Maybe not a big caravan, but there's plenty of room to turn around up here. It's just steep and narrow for a couple of K on the way up. Go on, have a crack at it. Next up, we got Ironbark lookout. Guess what you can see through it? Ironbark trees. Another good view. I got no idea what's in the distance out there, but you can see for a long, long way. Oh, little monkey. Number 3 on the journey of lookouts is Etna Lookout. Guess what's out there? Mount Etna Station. No idea where, but somewhere in this here view is Mount Etna Station. Just to show how far we've had to go between them. That was the first one. Second one in there. Third one here. And then we'll go 4th one there. Sunset lookout. This is the one you're meant to be at right on sunset, because out there is where the sun sets. Funny that. And if you look through it the other way, this is the view you get. I agree. It's much better when you look out from the lookout this way.
Mum, look over there.
Look really carefully just down here. You'll see a native pygmy. Number 5 on the whistle tour, Jardine Lookout. Known for its view over Jardine Valley. Soon to be known as Jessica Valley when she falls off the cliff edge here. And for the lucky last, Lookout. So Mount Walker, on which all these lookouts are situated, it was named after the first commander of the native police. He led a search party after Burke and Wills, leaving from Rockhampton to the Gulf country. He left a blaze number 23 to represent his camp here in Hughenden, which can still be found in the showgrounds today.
It's time to head to Richmond.
That'll complete our lookouts at Mount Walker in Hughenden. We're going to jump back in the car, punch through to Richmond now, stay in a caravan park for the night. Now that we've been to Hughenden and seen what it's all about, my suggestion for an ideal itinerary would be to spend the day around that lake, swimming, playing, especially if you got kids, they'll love it. Then just on sunset, come up and do Mount Walker. Then if you were hanging around, which we're not, you could do one of the pubs / hotels for dinner. You could be mistaken for thinking we're still at Hughenden, but no. Richmond has a lake as well, and just quietly, Richmond's a bit better. Maybe stay here. We're walking around the lake. Caravan park is, well, just there, through the tree. To the little water park for the girls to have a play this afternoon. And then tomorrow we're going to take them to Cronkosaurus Corner to look at fossils. Did you enjoy the water park, Peyton?
Yeah.
What would you give it out of 10?
The one before Infinity. Because I dunked my head when the water splashy dumpy thingy went down.
Yep, they both donked their head on the ground. Anyway, kept them busy for an hour. Gave me a bit more chance to get sunburnt sitting around watching. Everyone's on their phones again. Who are you talking to? We got an audio tour through the Richmond Museum full of all the underwater dinosaurs. That's the only pearl, the only fossilised pearl ever found in Australia.
We found one.
Heap of teeth. Yeah, we found one. So we found one of these on one of our trips. And that's the fossilised version.
Australia's most complete ichthyosaur is also one of our youngest specimens. Minnie was estimated to have died before it saw its first full year, and through the well-preserved flippers, tail and spine, paleontologists were able to reconstruct how ichthyosaur swam.
It is the largest fossilised fish found by people in 2011.
This is the most intact one of these they've ever found in the world. And it was 800 metres from someone's back door. The way they've set up these displays is world class. It is amazing.
Phenomenal.
Make the drive and come out to Richmond.
We went head first into the fire, watch the flames rise higher, love. We were burning so damn bright, just like a shooting star turns into dust. All the fighting, all the crying, reality caught up with us. We went head first into the fire until we crashed and burned. No, I wasn't.
Well, I think this completes our dinosaur trail trip between these and all the others we've done last year. This one, by far the best.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Epic. Epic.
Ow.
Get out here and enjoy it. Have a coffee. Get a souvenir.
The museum was amazing. What did you think, Mila? Good.
Museum was really good. Nice to see a bit of history, some fossils.
Free little museum to come and have a look at in town. Nothing too fancy. It's got some good restored stuff in the shed out the back, filled with a few antiques. We're standing in a replica of the Cambridge Downs homestead. Got some details of the original homestead and family. Picture of what it looked like out on the station. All built out of stone. You can imagine how well it was built back in the day. All the rocks mortared together. Big solid doors, huge solid roof. She would have stood up for many years. I wonder what the original still looks like today. Good craftsmanship on these doors. It's crazy. The old nails punched right through, so they just bend them over. Big sturdy locks. Nice framed out doorway. Very trick. Like I said, free little museum just up from the dinosaur museum. Stop in, have a geezer. Appreciate how it was back in the day. Bit of info on the area. Plenty of old relics from around the place. Drover's Rock. Marathon Station has a lot to do with this area. They found a lot of dinosaurs there, and this rock that's had names carved in it over time. Check out the suspension work on the old coach. Better than a 79 series. Got to check out the Pioneer Cemetery before we leave town. Plenty of people buried here, but not many graves marked, so I guess there's a lot of unmarked graves. Good old train passing through as I walk through here. Lots of young people in this cemetery. She must have been a hard place. Was only around this, they were only buried here till 1920 something, so definitely no freshies. 6 months old, 2-year-olds over there. The oldest I've seen is 53, so I guess you didn't live a long life in Richmond back in the day. 45 years. Anyway, that's Richmond Pioneer Cemetery for you. With that quick look at the cemetery, it's time to put Richmond in the rear view. Awesome place. Well and truly blew my mind. Kids loved it, especially the water park. Caravan park, one of the best we've stayed at. Good value for money at $41 for a family for a night in a powered and watered site.
And Wi-Fi.
Power, water and Wi-Fi, $41. Museum, awesome. Best one we've been to. Town's nice and tidy. Friggin' hot, but it is that time of year. We're pushing on now to Julia Creek. Got an hour-and-a-half drive to get there, pending if we find somewhere to see on the way. If we don't, we'll pick you up there. Just like that. And an hour-and-a-half later, we're at Julia Creek. Quickly set up in the caravan park. We're going to take the girls over to the water park, which is free entry when you stay here. And we're going to all jump in for a dip on this 34-degree day. We've got to have a quick tin first. Water park for the win. Right next door to the caravan site. I think we'll be here all afternoon. 2 little kids slides, plenty of run around, and a 25-metre lap pool. As I said, free entry if you're staying at the caravan park.
Baby, you and me been like a slow drought. Used to be on fire, now we're all burnt out. Standing at the crossroad, no doubt. Baby, you and me like a broken beat, trying to find a rhythm, hit a dead end street. How we got to here is a mystery. Love moves like a river flows.
Woke up at Julia Creek this morning. It is blowing its arse off. I'm gonna say I'm not real impressed with Julia Creek at this point. Probably not the time of day to be saying this review, but I'm covered in bites. The bugs are like nothing you've seen on Earth. When the sun's up, it's flies. When the sun's down, the bugs are intense. And literally intense. We could not keep them out. No matter what we were trying, they were getting inside the tent. How did you sleep, Mimi?
Bad. One went in my eye when it was morning. I think one went up my eye and up my nose and up my ear.
Yeah, I don't need breakfast because I probably ate a bajillion bugs last night. And Mum's got what she thinks is pneumonia, so she's off to the doctors this morning. So all in all, it better be a good bloody main street. We're gonna have some coffee this morning at the cafe and then walk the street and see what it's got in the way of shops. On sunset tonight, we're doing the Artesian baths, which is the draw card for the area. So let's see how that goes. We're checking out the information centre. Some old buildings mixed with some new. It's quite a nice little corner. There should be a donut here. I've had me coffee now. I've got a new lease on life for Julia Creek. Let's go have a look at this joint.
Off with one of my favourite things in the whole wide world, a street parade. This is a real country event. One of those times where you see a whole community come together. Locals all pitch in as volunteers. The visitors are all made welcome. An amazing
Couple of bucks to go in and have a look. About the size of a mouse, but with big ears and huge eyes. What'd you think of the Julia Creek donut, Peyton?
Amazing.
Cute?
Yeah. Cuter than a baby kangaroo.
Kids are having a bit of park time before we go for lunch.
That's squishy. Hayden gets this one, I get this one. Yeah.
Nice little park in the centre of town. That's one way to kill a morning at Julia Creek. Walked the street, played in the playground, looked at a few things, and then had a nice pub lunch.
Went to hospital.
At the Droving Dog Pub. Looks like the only pub in town, so it's not bad considering all the other options are closed. We've made it to the biannual Funwins golf tournament, aka mini golf at Julia Creek Caravan Park. We got Peyton teeing off on this par 3. She's gone hard. She's got to learn how to soften the blow. Oh, 2 shots. Mila's turn. Mila's come down with 1, 2. Oh, she might sink it on the 3rd. 3 shots for Mimi.
My turn.
Me and Pee Wee are having a round. We're on to hole 3. She's on 11 shots, and I'm about to start hole 3 on 6 shots.
Yeah. 7.
Dad wins by 3 strokes. There you go, folks. Julia Creek mini golf. Try and beat 27. Drum roll, please. The whole trip has been leading to this moment. The next hour in this hut. The Artesian baths, fresh from underground. Chilling in the bath, view like that, sun going down in the background. Mila's first in. How's it feel? Mum's adding her salts and lotions. They give you a cute little bag full of goodies. Couple of cups. Table in the middle for your snacks. Barn style doors. Open roof to view the stars if you're after dark. The big man's getting in. That is a ripper 10. Babe, was this worth the 4-day drive?
Yes.
Like I said, the whole trip was for this. This would be pretty snaz at night time.
Can we stay here till night time? Yes.
Kicking back in here, looking at the stars would be unreal. Cheers, Cobb. Cheers.
Cheers.
I don't reckon I've had a bath for years. This is relaxing. Starting to get a nice sunset happening over the grass. We're leaving this one here. With the sunset to die for. That's been our Artesian bath experience. Julia Creek, you've let us down. Got up hoping for a coffee before we had to get on the road. It's 8 o'clock on a Saturday, nothing's open. So we got an hour and a half drive back to Richmond to get a coffee.
Wow.
While we're fresh without a drink, let's see what everyone thought of Julia Creek. Mum?
Yeah, it was really good. Loved Julia Creek.
Mila, what did you think of Julia Creek?
Great.
Peyton,
Yes.
what did you think of Julia Creek?
Amazing. I loved it so much.
Tell you what, their information centre, world class. That was awesome to watch those videos and check that out. The Dun Art, that was something interesting, never seen one before. The bathhouse, to die for, especially after a week on the road. Like I said, first bath in who knows how many years. That's us done and dusted. We got a 9 and a bit hour drive to get home now. We'll see if we get there today. Funwins signing out. Julia Creek, been there, done art. What a way to finish. Check out these bloopers. If I haven't mentioned it already, oh fuck, ants. Got bitten by a bull ant. Basalt rock over the top, and the creek and laid a bedrock of, geez, I sound like a muppet. This is how the family sees Australia.
I'm reading.
Phone. I'm guessing on her phone.
You'd be on your phone if you weren't driving.
Damn.
Beautiful countryside out the window, nice and green from all the rain. Can't get, oh, what do we got here? Couple of galahs flying past. Jeez, you can't make this stuff up.
I hope that's going in the flipper reel.
This is Hughenden.
Hang on, I'll tilt it down now, do it. So that'll complete our mount. No. I'll give you a quick run through of what.
You're recording that now?
Just bringing her in for a new 42-inch tyre, thanks mate. Been out doing the fields. Blew a tyre on the old stump back there. I'll just leave this one here. I'll grab my second car while you replace the tyre. Cheers, Billy. It's time to head. That's our morning.
What? Is poo. Yeah.
Ah, Julia Creek, you beautiful bitch.